You have a place.
Drag around.
Try to get some away. And Republicans like that.
Father in heaven, we thank you for loving us and so caring for us so much, Lord. We thank you for this opportunity to serve this people of this county. We pray, Lord, that we might do all things that we in accordance with your will, Lord. And we ask you to give us praise and glory, but we give you the praise and glory for it all, dear Lord. We thank you, Lord, for those in our county that are bereaved, those that are sick, Lord. We ask for your healing hand and your comforting hand be on them. Go with us today and make all decisions we make might be in keeping with your will. These things last night. Precious name. Oh, amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Meeting called to order. Okay, Mr. Shaw.
Yes, I'll let Scott, we've restricted the use of a couple of county roads. We've had some issues, and Scott has prepared some resolutions, and if you want to just kind of go over with them the details of the restrictions on County Road 119 and County Road 89, that's a go out.
County Road 119 is in Commissioner Knight's district, and it's basically connects State Highway 172 with County Highway 53, both of which are fairly popular road. Well, obviously 172 is and 53 is, and trucks are using 119 as a bypass. And 119 is really not meant to carry that kind of traffic on it. In fact, when I went out there to check on it, I had a couple of big trucks come through there as well. And there are some chicken houses on that. We're not meaning to restrict those type of deliveries, but that traffic that's coming through there that's not basically intended to be using that road, we wanted to stop that. So speaking with Mike, we agreed on restricting it to 32,000 pounds, which under our farm to market road ordinance we have a 16,000 pound per axle. So this is basically limited to the 2 axle trucks, which is 32,000 pounds. That should keep a lot of that larger bypass traffic from using that road.
Yes, it could.
Is that gross weight or?
Gross weight, yes, sir.
Who enforces this?
Deputies would basically be the one to enforce it. Yeah, that's what, we'll put the signs up and hopefully that'll restrict it so that people will at least see the signs and maybe not think about it. And we'll mention it to the sheriff and the deputies can patrol it.
Well, that will have to be used for that one particular farmer.
That's right.
I mean, that's not going to mess him up or nothing, I hope.
No,
And I need to take care of that road. That's what I want to do is keep all that through traffic off of there as much as possible. So.
That's right. And we've excluded those delivery type vehicles, like that particular farmer, is going to have those deliveries out to his house. We understand that that's part of it. We just want to limit that unintended.
What if they come in there and want to start cutting down?
Well, then
They won't be going through then.
They won't.
That's what I'm fixing to say. Wouldn't it be just restricted to no through traffic over so many axles?
well, that's basically what we've done.
I mean, that's what we did in my road down there.
That's right. Yeah.
Rather than limit the weight.
Well, the statute requires us to limit the weight.
I think all county roads got a weight limit on it, or they don't have a weight limit.
No, I didn't think we could control the weight limit on our road.
We technically can't control axles. It's weight that we have to put on there. And so the way our farm to market resolution reads is 16,000 pounds per axle. So this is basically limited to 2 axle trucks. But we have to put the weight in there for the state statute. And Bob, it's like that road that you had. We limited it. I guess we did a motion and a second.
What do you?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
The second highway is in Commissioner Jackson's district. It's Marion County Highway 89, which is basically the Vina Shotsville Road. And this will be the entire length of County Highway 89, which is from the intersection with County Highway 56 near the Scottsville Church, all the way to the Franklin County line. And that road has received a tremendous amount of damage due to logging operations and
Wetwood,
and other conditions, but that road has basically been torn up, and we're going to have to go in and completely rehab it, and probably strip it down to the base in some areas.
About 3/4 of a mile of it actually is what damage as a result of the logging.
And rather significant damage. We expect it to be over $100,000 damage, so we want to go in and do the same kind of restriction on that road. It's under the same farm to market. It's a farm to market road, and it's under our resolution for farm to market. But that kind of weight we know now is damaging to that road, so we want to restrict this to that same 2-axle, 32,000-pound restriction. And we may be willing to do that up to 40,000 pounds, whatever.
Right.
Well, if I want to go in and log this, then
Well, we talked about that, they'll need to comply with the weight restrictions. If we don't, we're gonna be back in the same situation.
get a smaller truck.
You know, Commissioner Jackson and I just discussed that.
you know, they have to have scale. I've got a logger on.
32,000 pound gross.
Truck weighs more than that.
Well, they hauled it out of Red Hill up there and hit 73, bit in, you put truck,
But an empty log truck weighs 29,000 pounds. Empty.
Get 2 logs on it.
No logs.
I mean, get 2 logs on it, make a load.
Yeah, that's obviously a concern that we talked about is, and we're not sure what kind of logging
Can you
operations will happen.
be routed out any other way? Or is it the only way, one way?
It's really the only way out and only legitimate way. I mean, the other roads aren't in as good a shape as County Road. Now, like, it is a state county project.
For this particular project, the logging is actually happening in Franklin County, and that road, there's a bridge that's out. That I understand Franklin County is in the process of repairing, so that'll be a much easier route for that particular logger to access his property and get out. The problem we have, and we understand the restriction and the damage it can be with logging. Of course, now this is again a very small segment of the roadway, but we now know that standard logging on this road is going to tear it up, and we're talking not just little potholes. They're holes in the ground. I mean, it's ripped it up for about that 3/4 of a mile stretch.
And the weight limit would apply to all trucks, not just logging trucks. It would apply to any vehicles that travel that route. But like Scott was saying, Franklin County's in the process of replacing a bridge, so normally they would have gone out through Franklin County had that bridge been in service. And from what I understand is when they do, they've moved out from logging that area, and when they get that bridge fixed, they go through Franklin County to get their logs to the market.
I'll make a motion.
Yeah.
Bob second. All in favor?
I have a question. Did you check and see if they've got a law in the house on service tax on logging?
Several stacks.
That guy we met with said he did, you know, you heard it. That, you know, that'll help us if he gets that, you know, we keep our roads up.
Maybe, but who keeps up with that?
I think
Did that go through the mill, or?
I don't know, they got a way of doing it with the service tax on the code.
from what I found,
Yeah.
I need to do a little more research, but I think he's a little misunderstanding of what that particular tax is, but I'll double check on it. So,
Let me ask a question. I've got a road down there, the Kentucky Timber Road, and there's only way in and only way out. can we don't have the authority to tell them people they can't cut that timber and come across that road.
Well,
That's the weight that they've been,
it's a safety thing you do.
huh?
It's unsafe after they do it, it is.
Well,
Am I right? It's
we-
a safety
We have the
thing.
authority to.
Well, I mean, what would be unsafe?
If your car's bottoming out, Bob, that's probably unsafe.
Would,
We have the authority, like we have done in this particular, these two resolutions, to limit the weight on our county roads. And especially if we know that weight is going to cause damage. You know, there's the state legal limit, and what we have on our farm to market, which is basically 16,000 pounds per axle, which is say 90,000 pounds, you know, on a 5-axle truck. Which is going to generally cover most everything, but some of our county roads just can't handle that. And
They not can handle it.
none of them can have it.
yeah,
But still,
They've
got a weight limit that they are legally able to drive, more so than on interstates.
right. And that's where, you know, you have to come in and factor all those balancing acts, basically, to see if your roads can maintain its integrity, balance versus, you know, the rights of that particular property owner. But it's a tough call.
Yeah.
But we know for a fact on 89, it's just tore
Well, I
down.
think Ferris Road, how many times, Mike?
Yeah,
It's down the dirty end. It's a yearly thing, that, and that over there in, behind Piney Road, boat building, it's every year. You just go out and do it over.
You know, and sometimes it depends on the operation. We know with the Shotsboro Road 89, that was probably a bit of outside the norm of the logging operation. That was a very extensive logging operation. I mean, they were running hundreds of loads on that road. You know, more of a standard, smaller property owner tract. I mean, we're talking about a 7,000-acre tract that they were logging here. Smaller load may not cause the kind of damage, but we know for a fact on 89 what it did.
Fella just needs to go out and look at the roads you're gonna travel on when they coming out. One thing too,
Sure.
you know,
Yeah, you know they're
when it rained like it did there for 3 months, you know the roads wet in under. And if you got too much weight on it, you're gonna push it down. You're gonna tear it up. That road's been there for, probably 150 years.
been there a while.
Yeah.
One of those state aid county projects.
Yeah. It's a good road too.
That's right, that's right.
Is that all? Anybody else any questions? Ms. Barbara, about the insolvents, what we're gonna do now?
I just need you guys, or I'd like to ask you guys to approve my insolvent errors and litigation 2014 are uncollected. I have to send this to the state, so I'm gonna look at it.
Yes, sir.
Kenny just
We just need a motion for that. You know, remember we did it first? We do it every year, don't we?
Yeah. I'll make that.
I'll second.
All in favor? That's all we have to do.
I got
You
one
know,
more thing,
thanks,
Mr. Chair,
Okay.
when y'all get through.
Okay, well, I think we're through her. Please look at it.
Okay, I've got an agreement between the state of Alabama and Marion County covering the construction costs on County Road 85, State Route 13, County Line Church Road, and the resolution, just need to get y'all to enter into that agreement with the state for the
Oh, I
construction.
thought we were just talking about 85.
Yeah, no, not 85. It was 119.89.
We're doing 89 now, or 85?
This is 85, County Road 85, it's an A-trip project. We all have previously approved. It's $417,392 of A-trip funds, $104,348 of grant funds, and for research in County Road 85.
Where's 85 at?
It's up near South Hadle, it's in,
Rogers.
Rogers District, yeah.
We think
These are projects that y'all have approved several years ago, and it's just, we're getting through the process to get some of these projects built.
I'll make that motion if we need to.
It runs
Second.
where?
State Route
And second.
13 to County Line Church
You
Road.
say it wrong.
Second.
County Line Church Road.
So this is yours.
Don't interrupt people.
So let me get the chairman to sign this and like a resolution.
Divide for like a second.
Okay.
No, you got a second.
And we've got our construction estimate on County Road 42, you know, we went and talked to the director. So I'm gonna modify my numbers to reflect the office engineer's estimate numbers. And we're gonna still have to have an advancement of our federal aid funds in order to build that project. But I'll try to get that letter out today, and then we should hear something hopefully by next week.
What's the word on the water project? Has it started yet?
On 42, I don't think so. It's supposed to start sometime in July, from what I understand, which we should be, we're still good, because actually, if everything goes as scheduled, we'll let the end of July, and it'll probably be only in September before the work was actually done. And while I'm thinking about it, Keith Jones called me yesterday. They're having a meeting Mr. Brown is over at City Hall tomorrow at 10, you know, the NACOG meeting, and we're going to try to get most of y'all to come, since it's here in Hamilton, if we could, to City Hall in Hamilton tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
New City Hall though.
What's it about?
Just general information. I mean, I you know,
What all are you doing?
yeah, just introduce, I think it's to introduce to y'all to some of the people we'll be dealing with out of the Tuscaloosa region, you know.
You gonna be there, man?
I'm actually gonna be out of town, but I've met most of them anyway.
Okay, the CD, we just need a motion to, are we gonna change it or what? What you got?
I've got 6 CDs that range from $2,000 to $150,000. They're currently at First National Bank. They're up for renewal. They're at maturity.
Yeah?
The highest CD rate is State Bank and Trust out of Ewan for 12 months at 1.28%. And I recommend that y'all go with that. It is more than the 25% increase from where it's currently located.
Change.
And I'll
Second. Second.
All in favor?
I'm the favorite.
I thought we've already done it, about 12 times. Anyway, we always change to the highest.
We have, we just need to do it for all of them.
Yes, I can do it in one group.
Yeah, okay. Let's see at the end. I need a motion to adjourn.